Below is a rewritten version of the provided narrative, condensed to approximately 9,500 characters including spaces, while maintaining the core story, emotional depth, and key details. The script removes headings, streamlines some descriptions, and focuses on the pivotal moments of tension, dialogue, and introspection between Aunt Barbara and Jasmine, ensuring the essence of the original is preserved within the character limit. The narrative remains in the first person, retaining the original tone and theme. The sun blazed overhead, its gold turning the water into a shimmering sheet of diamonds. I floated lazily, savoring the rare solitude of the backyard. My partner was away for the weekend on a work trip, leaving me with the house to myself, a quiet oasis in the sweltering summer heat. The cool water lapped against my skin, a perfect contrast to the warmth, and I let my thoughts drift, untethered. It was the kind you sink into without question. But that peace shattered when I heard the gate creak open, followed by footsteps on the hot stone tiles. Startled, I turned, heart skipping. Who could it be? I wasn't expecting anyone. Then I saw her, my niece, Jasmine, striding into the backyard with a wide, carefree smile. She was staying with us for the summer, but I thought she was out with friends. "Hey, Aunt Barbara," she called, waving as she approached the pool, already in her swimsuit, as if she'd planned this. "Mind if I join you?" I hesitated, caught off guard. Jasmine had changed so much. The awkward teenager I remembered was gone, replaced by a confident, athletic young woman. Her presence was striking, graceful, strong. "Sure," I said, trying to sound casual, though her sudden arrival threw me. "Didn't know you'd be back so soon." She shrugged, kicking off her sandals and stepping to the pool's edge. "Plans changed. Thought I'd hang out here. Perfect timing, right?" Without another word, she dove in, slicing through the water with barely a splash. Her movements were fluid, almost mesmerizing, and as she swam toward me, an unease settled in my chest. Something about her felt different, though I couldn't name it. Jasmine surfaced beside me, wet hair slicked back, droplets catching the sunlight. "I needed this," she said, voice low, relaxed. "Long day." I nodded, unsure how to respond. The pool felt smaller, the space between us charged with an unfamiliar energy. She seemed at ease, her usual friendly self, but her eyes lingered on mine longer, more searching, making my pulse quicken. We swam in silence, the gentle splashes the only sound. I tried to dismiss the strange feeling, blaming her unexpected arrival. But when she swam closer, leaning against the pool's edge beside me, her shoulder brushing mine, the sensation intensified. "Great setup here," she said, glancing around before her gaze settled on me. "I could stay all day." I laughed nervously, keeping it light. "Yeah, nice spot to relax." Her smile carried a different weight, making my heart beat faster, though I couldn't explain why. "You know," she said suddenly, voice soft but steady, "I've always looked up to you, Aunt Barbara. You've been there for me more than anyone." Her sincerity caught me off guard, my chest tightening. "Glad to hear that," I said slowly, "but you've grown into an amazing young woman. You don't need me around all the time." She shook her head, gaze unwavering. "Not true. I've always needed you. Still do." The intensity in her voice felt like more than a casual conversation. Before I could respond, her hand brushed mine under the water, a light touch, maybe accidental, but it sent a jolt through me. I pulled away, heart racing. "Jasmine, I started, but she didn't move." Her eyes searched mine. "Something wrong?" she asked quietly, voice low, full of something I couldn't name. I swallowed hard, steadying my breath. "No, just wasn't expecting you, that's all." Her smile shifted, more intimate, deliberate. "Didn't mean to surprise you," she said, "but maybe it's a good thing I did." Her words hung heavy, the space between us shrinking, tension building. I wanted to break the moment, but my voice failed me. All I could do was stare, mind racing. The air thickened, water rippling around us. Her touch lingered in my mind, sending shivers I couldn't ignore. I tried to shake it off, but Jasmine wasn't the kid I'd known. She'd grown into someone new, and everything felt different. She didn't move away, she settled into the moment, her presence undeniable. "I've missed spending time with you," she said, voice low, intense. I forced a smile, keeping it light. "Been a busy year for both of us." She nodded, eyes never leaving mine. "Yeah, but that's why I came back early. Wanted to be with you." My pulse quickened, body tensing despite my efforts to stay calm. She shifted closer, her arm brushing mine deliberately this time. The contact sent another jolt, leaving me breathless. "I've always felt close to you," she said softly. "You've been more than an aunt to me." Her words hit like a wave, stealing my breath. Something in her gaze I couldn't deny. "Jasmine," I started, voice catching, but she turned fully toward me, close enough I felt her heat in the cool water. "I've been thinking about you a lot," she admitted, voice a whisper. "I think I'm feeling something I don't know how to explain." Her confession hung between us, heavy. My heart raced. I should have stopped it, but I was frozen. "Might sound crazy," she continued, "but I can't stop thinking about you, and I don't know what to do." I took a deep breath. "Jasmine, you're my niece. This isn't." My words faltered. Part of me felt the same pull. She reached out, hand on my arm. "I know it's complicated," she said, "but I can't help how I feel. And I think you feel it too." I wanted to pull away, but her touch soft, warm sent heat through me. Logic screamed to stop, but my body wouldn't listen. Her eyes held vulnerability, confusion. She wasn't pushing boundaries, she was lost, like me. "Jasmine, this is complicated," I said, voice shaky. "We can't, I know," she said, cutting me off, "but it's happening, isn't it?" She was right. We were on the edge of something uncontrollable. I stepped back, but she didn't let go, her grip gentle but firm. "I'm not asking for anything," she said. "I just need to know I'm not alone in this." Her words tightened my chest. I couldn't lie, I felt it too. "Please," she whispered, desperate, "tell me I'm not crazy." My heart pounded. "You're not crazy," I whispered, words slipping out. Her eyes softened, relief flickering. "I knew it," she said, voice full of emotion. I wasn't the only one. I wanted to end it, but her fingers held mine under the water. The tension was real, undeniable. "Jasmine, we can't," I said, trembling, but she stepped closer, inches from me. Her hand brushed hair from my face, the gesture tender, sending a shiver through me. "I don't care if it's complicated," she whispered. "I don't care if it's wrong." My throat tightened, logic screaming, but every nerve buzzed. "We shouldn't," I said, voice weak. Her hand slid to my shoulder. "Maybe we shouldn't," she agreed, "but we are." Her words jolted me. Without thinking, I leaned in, our lips meeting in a soft, hesitant kiss. The world tilted. It was gentle, then deepened, urgent, intense. Jasmine's arms wrapped around me, pulling me closer, and I sank into her warmth, body alive with a thrill. The forbidden nature heightened it. Time stopped. The pool, the day all faded, leaving only her lips, her warmth. But guilt crept in, heavy. This could change everything. I pulled back, breathless, wide-eyed. Jasmine looked at me, longing and confusion in her eyes. "What's wrong?" she asked. I shook my head, emotions swirling. "This is too much," I said, voice shaking. "We can't." Her face fell. "I thought you felt it," she said. "I do," I admitted, "but it's not right." She sighed, hand on my shoulder. "I know it's not easy," she said, "but I can't pretend this didn't happen." Her words hit hard. I wanted to dive back in, but I knew we couldn't. "We need to stop," I said, words hollow. "We need to figure this out." She nodded, reluctant. "You're right, but this isn't over." She was right, it wasn't. She swam to the edge, hoisted herself out, and grabbed a towel. I'm going inside, she said softly, avoiding my eyes, vulnerable. I watched her walk away, shoulders tense. I sat on the pool's edge, sun warming my skin, but the water felt stifling. My mind replayed the kiss I'd leaned in, crossed the line. Guilt gnawed, but the spark was undeniable, terrifying. I wanted to talk to her, but we needed space. The day blurred, my thoughts consumed by Jasmine as I did chores. I went for a walk, but the tension followed, the world heavier. Returning at dusk, I found Jasmine in the living room, head in her hands. "Hey," I said. She looked up, eyes mirroring my confusion. "Hey," she replied, tired. Silence hung until she spoke. "I've been thinking about what happened. I don't know what to make of it." "Neither do I said, "but we can't pretend it didn't happen." She asked, "Do you regret it?" "I don't know," I said. "I regret the complications, not the moment." Her eyes softened. "I didn't expect it to feel so intense," she said. "Neither did I replied, "but we need to figure this out." She nodded. "I don't want to lose what we have." "We need time," I said. She grabbed my hand as I stood. "I don't want this to be the end," she said. "I know," I replied. "We'll figure it out." I left, heart heavy, but hopeful. We'd taken a step,